Tax the rich, destroy the UK. Name me a single country in the world where a wealth tax has worked. You can't. You know why? Because they don't work. We're already losing a millionaire or billionaire every 45 minutes in this country, with almost 17,000 predicted to leave the country by the end of this year. And do you know what happens when these socialist governments get in and they say we'll tax assets over 10 million? What they do then is they start lowering the thresholds because they have less and less money, because more and more of these millionaires or billionaires leave those countries. Then they've got to try and make up the money that they're not getting there. Spain, even the socialist arseholes in Spain are having to roll back on their wealth tax. France have had to cut their wealth tax. Or scrap it altogether, in fact. The Netherlands cocked it up so badly and realised how bad a wealth tax was for the country that they're now giving the money back to these people in the hope that they won't leave the country. The moronic deputy leader of the Green Party stood up in Parliament and said, let's tax the wealthy, those with the broadest shoulders pay the most. They do, you absolute clown. The top 1% in this country, for example, pay 29% of all income tax. But of course they're all leaving now, so that figure is dropping by the day, by the hour in fact. If you earn over £200,000 a year in this country, that puts you just inside the top 1%. You will pay on average £10,000 more a year in tax than the average earner would. Now, if you're talking about the super wealthy, your millionaires and billionaires, especially your billionaires, they have, I know I keep repeating this, but they've got business assets. They sustain a lot of jobs, millions of jobs in this country. And they're leaving in their droves. They're taking their businesses, they're taking their jobs, and they're doing it in other countries such as the US, where they promote business startups, rather than this country, where you have socialist arseholes that want to destroy anybody who's done well for themselves in life.